Hey gamers, it's been here from grinding this game, back with Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath, version 3, and we're just about to finish Act 1. We're gonna head into the Cavern of Wrath, and we're trying to do the Siren's Cadence quest. Oh, we got a waypoint here. We're supposed to talk to Nessa. So I'll head back to town first, talk to her.
If you must take your chances with the Siren, then have this. It may be of some help. But please, know that you don't have to do this.
Oh, we got a gem as a reward here. I'm actually gonna get Firestorm. Pretty cool AoE spell.
While we live, we are blessed.
So we'll head back and try to kill this boss. Let's try out that new Firestorm. It's gonna be pretty weak because it's low level.
Go with God.
Now I'm using speed potions in here to try to just power through the content quickly. Sometimes I'll use 2 of these potions just to move along faster. I would say don't bother with most white items unless they're superior, and that's only if you want to use the recipe that you turn in a bunch of 40% quality to get special rewards. If it's a weapon, you'll get a sharpening stone. What are they called? I don't have one on me, but or armor's thing, which adds armor to items. Ooh, a Val Orb. These are kind of special, actually. They'll corrupt an item, and you may get kind of really cool stats, or you may get a crappier item. We're not going to use them at this level. You might want to use them when you're like super high level, though. So keep a hold of them. They're pretty valuable. Ooh, a rogue shadow. Looks like a kind of a random boss that can appear. It's a dead end. Yeah, because since the maps are kind of generated, you'll never know exactly which way to go. But I think this is the way. Oh, got a strong box. So now we're going down one level into the Cavern of Anger. Oh, this is the daughter of Merveil. She died pretty fast though. lot of loot from that. Now I've set up my looting so that clicking on an item on the ground doesn't pick it up. And the reason I do that is that during boss fights, sometimes there's going to be a lot of loot on the ground, and you don't, if you want to click to move around, you don't want to be picking up loot instead of actually moving. So the way I pick up loot is I have to hold Alt. Once I hold Alt down and I click on an item, then it'll actually pick it up. Oh, we got a sinkhole. This is a corrupted area. These are kind of interesting. Let's do one. They'll randomly appear in zones, and they have a veil or Val orb at the end, or a sacrifice at midnight or dawn. Special items, you'll see. Let's do this quickly. These can be harder at higher levels. Probably not at this level, but not the part leading up to it, but the boss at the end here can be tricky.
I am no beast of burden.
Okay, here we go. It's gonna be pretty easy, I think. Yep. Let's use our skill. So this mind over matter, it'll reduce your mana before it takes from life. It's kind of like a mana shield. Works pretty well. And this vessel here, it'll give these special corrupted gems sometimes. So this one, for instance, I think the special part of it is that it can't be evaded, but it's more for ranged archers. Let's keep moving. She sounds pretty creepy, actually. I really like the look of water in this game. Looks pretty cool. I think they've kind of improved it over time. Oh, our flame totem went up. That's kind of our main damage dealer right now. Those little green balls that you saw around those characters, those are frenzy charges. And they basically make you attack faster and move faster. Okay, here's their lair. This is going to be the boss fight. I'm going to portal to town just to dump all this excess stuff in my inventory. We got this ring, but we can't use it yet. Dream fragments, sapphire ring. Cannot be chilled, cannot be frozen. I can't remember if Merveil does cold damage or electric damage. But we can't wear it anyway, so it's not going to help us. We'll just fight her with what we're wearing and see how it goes. So our resistance to cold is 22, lightning's 37. We could try to boost our cold resist, because I think Merveil does cold, but we're just going to fight her as is. See how it goes. Here she is. Yeah, she does cold. And she kind of has two forms. Oh, she's freezing us now. So once you kill her, she comes back as a different form. So just don't let your guard down. Okay, here we go. She turns into badass form. Twisted form. She makes these water columns. And then she starts summoning a bunch of little guys. But she's not that tough.
A woman corrupted beyond humanity. I must cure this plague before it sickens all of God's creation.
We might want to wear this robe. Let's see. Int, mana. It's not that great. Okay, the exit is now open. So this leads to Act 2. Now we gotta find
This
the
forest, so twisted. I pray that I'm not too late to turn the tide of this corruption.
Got a lot of monkeys in here, so we gotta make our way to town. It's pretty much a straight path. These guys can be pretty tough, these ape guys. You'll get monkeys like coming down from the vines and stuff. So be careful. And they're hard to see sometimes in the bush, so you gotta keep your eyes open. Kind of camouflaged in there. Oh, and these snakes. So poison damage is considered chaos damage. And energy shield does not help you block chaos damage. You need a special chaos resist to reduce chaos damage. Yeah, here's those monkeys jumping down. Chaos damage can be really deadly later on in the game. So you want to build up that chaos resist. Basically, you want to max out your elemental resists and try to get your chaos resist up. A lot of them here. I guess I could try a firestorm here. Probably a bit better for big packs like this. Burn those monkeys. It's pretty heavy on the mana though. So here's the Forest Encampment, which is basically like the town for Act 2.
I have seen many. Those bandits.
So we'll grab all our quests here.
Well, I am Groove. Return if you must.
I am you. A beast hunts.
All this stuff's good reading. I've done all these quests before, so I won't be reading them. So this deal with the bandits is actually 3 separate kind of mini quests in 3 different places. So we'll save that for next episode, but we'll go do the Great White Beast, which is off in this zone here, up to the right. The old fields. Now these guys can do pretty heavy damage, these big bear things. So don't let them hit you, is generally the good. They're really slow, so they're easy to get out of the way of. Same with these big guys. They'll hit pretty hard. Okay, let's use our skill here. Probably gonna get these mana ones. Actually never seen those guys before. Scarecrows. There's the boss here. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Oh no, these guys up here are new. We haven't encountered them yet. We'll do the strong box first. It's just a white one, so it shouldn't be too hard. So we could move our Ray Zombie gem here and add minion damage support. That'll make those zombies do 30% more damage. Whenever you take a gem out or unequip an item that has like a zombie gem in it, it'll desummon your zombies, so just be aware. So these guys, this can be a little bit tricky. So make sure you clear the area around it first, just to make sure you have room to maneuver. Or room to run. So let's set up our totem. I'm gonna run this way after I open it. So you hit it 3 times, and a bunch of guys come out. And this will drop these special essences. So upgrades a normal item to a rare item with 1 guaranteed property. And it tells you what those properties can be. There's a whole bunch of different versions of these essences which you'll encounter. So we're looking for a hole in the ground, which is that side quest we're on. Oh, this looks like the way out of the zone. Actually, what is this? Oh, crossroads, yeah. I'm actually going to jump in here just to get the waypoint if you follow the road all the way up, you'll get to kind of like a four-way crossroads. We're not going to stay in here, we're just going to get the waypoint and then head back. Here it is. So I'm just going to head back to the zone we're in so we can finish that Great White Beast quest. This will just make it quicker when we want to come back to this zone later. A little bit quicker. So we're looking for a hole in the ground, which is where this Great White Beast is. It's a cool spell you can get as a caster later called Raise Spectre, which lets you summon a minion out of any kind of dead enemy. And there's some pretty cool things you can summon. I mean, they're mainly for summoner builds, the Raise Spectre, but I use it anyway just because it's a neat spell. Here we are. The den. It's mostly those big bear-looking things in here. Oh, but also some of these big guys. Oh, is it the boss? Oh. It's not, just an elite. Oh, we got a... Oh, it makes this really big. Look at that. Huh. If you get stuck in a pack of those big guys, and they all hit you, you're probably gonna die. Depending on your build. If you're like a
I am no beast of burden.
ranged build, it might be painful. Here's the boss.
I am no beast of burden.
So we're all done, and we'll head back to town, I think.
What do you want?
Oh wow, this wand is really good. This Gale Edge rare wand. So it's got 13% increased spell damage, but then it's also got 38% increased spell damage, which is very high. And it's +1 to level socketed fire gems, which our fire totem is. So that's a really nice wand.
The white beast spirit is at rest.
So sometimes you get items as rewards. And we're gonna get this life belt, I think. Because we are a life-based build. Let's ID that and see what it's like. Actually, it's a strength belt. What am I talking about? Did I grab the right one? So yeah, we want to use this secondary wand here. Probably stop using the shield. So our damage before with Freezing Pulse was 77 to 119. Actually, just looking at the DPS, it's in the top right, it's 213. But with this other wand, it is 113. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 250. So yeah, 220 to 250. It's a pretty big boost. And I'm going to try to use a chromatic orb on it, just to try to see if we can get a red slot. That way we can use our flame totem in it. But we were not lucky. We got a few more of them, so I'll use a few just to try to get a red. There we go. So now we can use flame totem and chance to ignite, and we'll get extra fire damage out of our totem. Now this item here, a jeweler's orb, it's pretty cool. It allows you to randomly re-roll the number of sockets in an item. So like this helmet, for instance, it only has one socket, but I think it has a max 3, so let's try to get some more. Oh yeah, so we got 3. First try. That's the maximum number. If you try to use it again, I think it'll say that you can't. Yeah, it does. So it doesn't allow you to waste it by mistake. So that's going to be it for this episode. In the next one, we'll finish off that kind of final quest, the deal with the bandits, which are in 3 different places we have to go. And then you get to choose which one you want to side with, and then fight the other 2. So we'll figure that out next time. So hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.